Yeah, I think football was the saying of football is a cruel game. I think the last minute of that game, if anyone was to try and show a clip of what a cruel game looks like, it was certainly that. So, as frustrating as it is, I've just said to the players in there, I couldn't be prouder of what I've seen over two games back in the championship in terms of how we've applied ourselves. And if we stick true to that over the next 44, we'll put ourselves in the best position to come away with more results.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have been downright robbery for you to have taken a point up from here at all against the team that's been up there for the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, I think it's one thing the quality of the team that Coventry have. Obviously, the manager here has been here a long time and got a very good team together. It's also the atmosphere that's created here. I thought we brought 2,000 fans, which were wonderful, but I thought the atmosphere here this evening was extremely good. So to come here and perform under that or in that, again, just shows. I'd like to think how far we've come as a club in a very short space of time. And one that I just said to them, they can be proud of, as frustrating as it is. They can be proud of kind of what they've been able to display to those 2,000 fans and anyone that watched on the TV.
Yeah, we talk about character a lot, but coming back twice, to draw level, sort of, I presume you think that demonstrates that.
Yeah, it does. It's not something we were very good at last year, so it's nice to see we've developed the group. We've added depth to the group as well. I think it's important in this league. We know we're going to come up against other teams that are going to be in very different places than we are. Like I said, we've moved far in a short space of time, but we've still got a long way to go to where we want to be. And to be able to make those changes that we've made tonight just allow us to continue pushing. So it's going to be so important, to put us in a position to go and take more points.
Yeah, have you said anything to Will, especially? I think it's like you say, it's cruel. It's one misplaced pass in 96, 98, whatever it was, minutes to kick in the what's it?
Yeah, as first player I grabbed on the pitch, he's obviously disappointed with it. But I said, keep your head up, keep your shoulders back. We want you to be. We brought him in here to play and be a very important part of how we play. I understand he's going to misplace passes. But tonight's a very unfortunate time and position to do it, but he must continue to get on the ball. He must continue to want the ball and show what he showed for us over the last couple of games. Certainly, as we now move into Blackburn, and it's you can't be defined. He can't be defined or define himself on that one pass or that one mistake. He's done a lot in the short space of time he's been here to show how good of a player he is and how important he will be to us.
Yeah, new keeper as well made a few important interventions late on, didn't he? Those commentary through everything.
Yeah, I think they had about 8 players in the box for the last 10 minutes, and Jamie stood up really well to it. When they did get through and break through that back line, or they stuck in a couple of deep crosses that got chances from. Jamie showed the calibre and quality of goalkeeper that he is, and it's important that he continues to perform. He's got good challenges around him in that goalkeeping department. But that's what we've tried to create again, that short space of time is competition across pitches to try and drive performance. And Jamie will be a very big part of that.
So you have a lot of experience in the side, in that squad. Is that something that's going to really come into play the longer the season goes on? Sort of people like Matt Phillips, and Brooks as well. I mean, the experience counts for a lot, doesn't it?
No, it does. So when we come up, the first thing was to look at the squad and make sure those that have got us to where we wanted to be, which is Championship, the ones we wanted to continue on the journey with, and how they could play the way we wanted. The one thing that we're obviously aware of was the lack of experience we did have at Championship football. We either have a lot of players that have aspired to play at this level for a long time, or those that may have haven't done it for a couple of years. So it's a very different space. So it was important to make sure that going into the unknown, we were able to wrap around our playing group the experience and the knowledge and the skill set of the likes of a Will Vaulks, of Matty, to add to the group.
Yeah, great.
Des, what's the expectations from you this season? I mean, okay, we're only a week into the season, but so far, what's your sort of feeling about
it? Target-wise, we haven't set any, and we haven't done that yet because we've come into a space where, like I said, there are so many unknowns, and we want to sort of see how we go over the first couple of weeks and then really define where we want to be. I think if I was to sit here and say the ambition, we want to be an established Championship club. I think that goes without saying. But I don't want to define what that might look like without giving us a chance to test ourselves against it. So I think after another couple of games, the Blackburn game and then the Preston game at home, if we can build certainly on the 2-0 win last week against Norwich and then the performance from here tonight, we'll be in a very good space to have a better idea of what that may look like in the rest of the season.
And is there any scope to sort of strengthen? Obviously, there's a couple of weeks left until the window closes.
Yes, there's always room to do that. It's whether or not the right player becomes available and becomes available to us. Like I said, we've worked extremely hard. I think we've bought 12, 13 players in already to strengthen our squad. And I'm happy with that recruitment so far. So, look, if the right one becomes available, we're not going to go chasing anybody. It's a couple of roles there, but yeah, there is the ability to do it if we feel the right player is available.
Great, thanks, Des.
Thank you.